Welcome back. This is Jimmy here again, Jimmy Shaka, and today we are going to talk about some of the keyboard shortcuts that are going to save you some time at the command terminal. And to get things started, the first one is you press and hold the Control key and Alt key at the same time, Control Alt and letter T as in Tango. And when you do that, you open the command terminal, and as you can see here, we got it open. And to close it, you can do Control D, D as in Delta. So you press and hold Control and the letter D as in Delta. There you go. You can close it that way. So Control Alt T as in Tango to open, Control D as in Delta to close it. Okay, so let's go ahead and reopen this. Control Alt Tango. Okay, the next one is autocompletion. It happens when you type in commands. It's always a good practice not to type every single command all the way. It's very important that you get used to using the autocompletion, because it saves you from making mistakes, and every single mistake in Linux it can prove to be costly because depending on what privilege levels you have, it happens that you could enter the wrong directory, or you put a space between directories, and before you know it, a simple mistake becomes a very huge mistake with a big impact. So to avoid all of that, you want to try to use the autocompletion so that Linux can help you on that. Instead of you completing the whole command manually, you let Linux help you complete it. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to read the contents of the let's say the home directory. So ls home, you could do that, keep typing every single directory after the slash, or you can do this /home. Instead of completing the whole thing, you just press the tab key once and it's going to complete it for you. Let me do this again. So ls/home, and I just leave it as is right now, and I press the tab key once. It's going to complete your directory right there. Okay, and let's say we're not sure what comes after that. What you could do is tab the tab key twice. Okay, we just tapped it twice, again, like that, twice. When you do that, it gives you all the available options. As you can see, we have these two options available that we can draw from. The next, let's say we want to get into the Cloud DevOps user. Cloud, again, there's no need to type the whole thing all the way. You just tap the tab key once. It's going to autocomplete our command, and if we keep going, you tap it twice, it's going to show you all the available options that you could pick from. Okay, again, let me clear this and restart, that way you can see this again. To clear this, you can do Control L, press and hold the key Control and the letter L as in Lima. Really, what that did was scroll everything out of view, but it's still there. Okay, as you scroll back up, it's still there. You can see that it's still there, but when you press the Control key and then the letter L, it moves that out of view so that you can have a clean, I guess, starting point. But if you really want to get rid of everything, instead of just moving it out of view, you just want to do type clear, enter, and it cleared everything. Okay, now everything is gone from the display. Next, let's redo that command again. So ls /home tab to complete DevOps. Okay, let's see what options we have. Double tap. Okay, it's cloud, so I'm just typing to cloud, and then I'm gonna double tap on tab, single tab to autocomplete, and then after that, I'm not sure what else I need to put after that. Let's say I don't know. What I want to do is double tap on the tab key, and then it's going to display all the options. Okay, here are my options, and these are the different directories slash files that I can use to autocomplete my command with. Let's say I want to display the contents of the desktop. Okay, I want to do desktop. Let me clear this again. So my command was this. By the way, if you want to bring up the most recent command, you want to tab the upper arrow key. When you do that, you bring the most recent. If you press it again, you're gonna go back up again one more. So that's what we need. Just you can press the up and down arrow keys as you wish, and that's gonna bring you the most recent history of commands that you entered. So that saves you some time as well. Okay, so this is the most recent we just typed, and I just want to add desktop. I don't want to complete it. I just want to tap the tab key once. It's going to complete it for me. And now we want to display the contents of the desktop. Okay, as we speak, there's only one item slash directory in the desktop directory. Okay, okay, so that's how you use the tab key to autocomplete, and double tap to kind of show you what options are available that you can choose from. The next shortcut key that I want to show you is, let's say you have typed a command like this and you want to delete it, right? Obviously you can do the backspace key multiple times, but that takes time, right? Because that takes some time to really delete one item, one character at a time. What you could do is you want to delete the whole thing all at once. The key to that is Control U. So you hold the Control key and then the letter U. Just like that, the whole thing is gone. So let's do that again. Let's say we have this, and you want to delete the whole thing. You just want to press and hold the Control key and the U, the letter U, U as in uniform. The whole thing is gone. Okay, and let's say you have your command, and but you don't want to delete it, but instead you want to move all the way to the beginning. Obviously you can use the left and right keys, arrows, to move the cursor all the way to the beginning or back to the front. You can do that with the left and right arrow keys, but that's going to take you time again. Okay, so if you want to do that fast, if you want to move it all the way to the beginning, you want to do the Control key and the letter A as in alpha. Okay, Control A. As you can see, we are all the way at the beginning. Now we can type whatever we want to type at the beginning, or whatever we want to add right at the beginning. If you want to move back to the end again, like I said, you can use the left and right arrow keys, but that's only going to move you a character at a time, right? But if you want to do that fast, go from where you're at all the way to the end. You want to do control key, hold the control key and the letter E as in echo. Just like that, you already, as you can see, your cursor has been moved to the end of your command. And so this is some of the important keyboard shortcuts that are going to save you some time when you are dealing with files and commands in the terminal. Okay. Another good one to know. So let me go ahead and delete this. So it's going to be Control U to delete the whole command. Let's run a ping test. Ping a DNS server, a Google DNS server. Okay, we're running a ping test of a public DNS server from Google. As you can see, it's a continuous ping that we are running here. Let's say we wanted to interrupt this ping and get it to stop. The shortcut key for this, the keyboard shortcut for this is Control, press and hold Control, and C, letter C. When you do that, you interrupt the process and stop it from continuing from running continuously. Okay, so you want to do Control and letter C, C as in Charlie. Let's do that again. Ping 8.8.8.8. We want to stop it. Control C, C as in Charlie. Just like that, we stopped it. Okay, now again, we want to clear the whole thing from the display here. You can type the word clear and enter, and Control D as in Delta to exit your terminal, command terminal, and Control Alt T as in Tango to bring the command terminal back up. Again, we want to close this. Control D as in Delta, you just close it just like that. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. That's those are some of the important keyboard shortcuts in Linux. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.